This is our first look at the Kia EV5. It's not due into showrooms properly until early next year, but this is our first look at a launch event, so I thought it was really good to get a chance to show you it to you. First of all, I think it looked great. This is the new design language from Kia that they're using on the EV models. We've seen it on the EV3 and the EV9, and this is the EV5, sort of Sportage sized SUV. We've got these star map lights here, which I think look fantastic. These sort of LEDs cutting around and LED units down here as well. This sort of bluff front end, the Kia brushed aluminium sort of looking logo there, which looks really nice. And these active air flaps down the lower grille. So overall, I think it looks really muscular. It looks really, really imposing. Certainly it's going to turn heads when you're driving it down the road. Under the bonnet, we've got a 44-litre frunk, which is really useful as well. This sits on 19-inch wheels, so 235, 55 R19 tyres. They're next and EV-specific tyres, so they help with the rolling resistance, help you get a decent range. Talk about the range later on. I like these, where these wheel arches are cut out like this here and the cladding down the bottom. It really gives it a sort of muscular SUV stance, which I think looks really good. We've got roof rails up top and we've got these dark tinted windows, which look great. Pop out door handles, make it really easy to get in and out, both front and rear. And actually, as a side profile, I actually think this looks sort of, comparison with things like the BMW iX3, BMW iX even, it looks that similar sort of look to it. I think this looks a bit better. We've got this roof spoiler swoops down onto the rear tailgate, and the back lights actually look really, really impressive. We've got this, again, LEDs cutting all the way across and round, sort of mimicking the star map lights that we had at the front as well. Very, very snub back end. You might notice the back wheel is all the way to the back of the car here. So it gives a really good interior space, gives you a low overhang at the back, and this means it's actually no longer than a Kia Sportage, which makes it no harder to park either. Inside the boot, we've got 550 litres of storage space. We've got a dual level boot floor. If you fold the back seats down, you get a 2-metre load length to the back of the front seats, which means you could even sleep in it if you wanted to. You get up to 1,650 litres of space with the seats down. Phenomenal load carrying ability. So on the interior of the Kia EV5, we've got two 12.3-inch displays, similar to what we've seen in the Kia EV9, similar to what we've seen in the Kia EV3. Separated by this climate control screen in the middle here. A quick push of the button here brings all the climate control information in the middle, cross it off, goes back into the middle screen there. We've got a really nice feeling steering wheel with all the sort of general controls on here, exactly the same as we find in the Kia EV3. We've got the flappy paddles to adjust regen settings as well. We've got physical buttons for climate control, which is nice to see, so it's not all buried in the screen. You can change the temperature on both sides and the fan speed, etc. We've got USB-C and we've got a 12-volt 180-watt socket there as well. A wireless mobile phone charger here. We've got two of those cool cup holders that Kia do so nicely, where they sort of flick round and hold your cup. Under the armrest here, we've got a bit of storage there as well. Under here, we've got another deep storage tray. We've got this blue, although the ambient lighting can be changed, we've got this light that changes around the dashboard, curves around, that looks really nice, sort of frames the car. This particular model is the GT line. We've got a heads-up display, which looks really nice and clear in front of you. And we've also got a panoramic opening sunroof, and that gives a real feeling of air and light inside the car as well. Everything you touch feels really nice. We've got this sort of soft touch materials up here, on here. The seats feel nice. It's the same sort of materials we've seen in the Kia EV9, which feels quite premium. And the display screens themselves are very, very sharp, very crystal clear. Let's take a see what it looks like in the back for rear seat passengers. So in the back of the Kia EV5, we have got a lot of room. I mean, I'm 5'11", the driver's seat is set for me. And I mean, that's what, like 8 inches of knee room, and my feet can fit under the seat in front as well, which is great. Again, we've got that same ambient lighting continued around the rear, and the same fabrics and materials have been used in the rear. We've got Isofix in both the outer seats. We've got a armrest with a couple of cup holders here, and there's also a little ski flap through the back of the seats as well. As a middle seat passenger, again, my feet fit fine behind the centre console, so there's plenty of room there. We've got USB-Cs on the back of both front seats, so that means that rear seat passengers can plug in there. We've got separate temperature controls for the rear seat passengers as well. And down here, this centre console has got some space inside it. We can pull out this section here, and we've got access to a little table there. Under there, we've got further storage that goes all the way down. So, if you're going to put sweets in for a trip for the kids or something, or maybe just want somewhere they can use as a bin when they're travelling along, that's quite handy. And then there's a little socket there they can put things in. Some place on the back of the seats here for you to put your documents and so on. We've got heated seats in the back on this as well, and it's got Harman Kardon sound system, so the stereo is going to sound pretty good as well. LED lights up here for rear seat passengers. Yeah, they've thought about this a lot. It feels really spacious back here. Adults would have no problem whatsoever. Kids will think they're absolutely living the life. I can't wait to get this on the UK roads and actually test drive it and see how it drives. So the Kia EV5 has got an 81.4 kilowatt hour battery, giving access to up to 329 miles of range. It's got an 11 kilowatt AC charger as standard, and on the DC charging, it will do up to 150 kilowatts, which means it's going to take about half an hour to go from 10 to 80%. The Kia EV5 starts from just $39,295, which means it sneaks under the £40,000 bracket for luxury car tax. We've got a full demonstrator vehicle arriving early next year, and as soon as that does, we'll get a test drive review out. So please subscribe to our channel and you'll be able to see that as soon as it goes live. Let us know in the comments below, and like this video if you have. Let us know how you think it stacks up against the competition. In the meantime, if you want to click up here, you can see more information about the Kia EV5 on the Chorley Group website. If you click down here, you can see the video review of the Kia EV3. And if you click down here, you can see a slightly bigger car, the Kia EV9.